Well, local Poles gathered in Chicopee recently to honor and celebrate a shared heritage of all Polish immigrants who settled in western Massachusetts. Reporter Julie Bollier, whose own mother came from Poland and settled in Holyoke with her parents in 1951, has the story.
The afternoon began with a book signing by local authors Joseph Cavallo III, Wayne Phaneuf, and a panel of segment writers of Polish heritage, a history of a proud community in western Massachusetts at St. Stanislaus School in Chicopee. Wayne Phaneuf, executive editor of the Springfield Republican, who is half Polish, founded the Heritage Book Series.
We actually started with the Irish because they had the biggest population of any, and then we worked our way up through. We have an Irish book, an Italian book, a French-Canadian book, African-American book, a Jewish book, and a Hispanic book, and now the Polish book, the last one in the ethnic series.
Wayne's Polish roots go back to the Pendrick family, who settled in Ludlow in the 1880s.
It's a huge story to tell, and the Polish community is everywhere, and they do, and they're in all sorts of different jobs and careers. There's a huge group of Polish people who came here and were really farmers, but they had to work in the mills until they got enough money to buy a farm, and then that's what happened. And that was my relatives were the first Polish farmers in Ludlow in the 1880s. Once you tell the stories of all of the ethnic groups in this area, you have the story of America.
Joseph Cavallo, co-author and editor of the series, says many immigrants that came to New England were also of the Roman Catholic faith.
Many of those stories cross into, certainly deal with especially the Catholic populations, like the Polish population, really deals with the Springfield Diocese in a major way, how important the diocese was to provide that sort of religious underpinning of the cultures that came here.
Joe is married to a Polish-American woman.
Through my wife's family, they're very, very proud of their Polish heritage, and they passed down the history, and it was one of those tight families that stayed very connected through the generations, although they came in the 1890s. There were the Geromanics that came over from Lvov, and they came to Chicopee.
Sharon Stefanik-Roulier's family roots show its first immigrant coming to the U.S. in 1900. Her parents, James and Pearl Stefanik, celebrated their wedding at Chicopee's Pulaski Hall in 1962. More than 80 people shared their family stories and photos contributing to the book.
I do want to mention, though, also with the Polish book in particular, we were very lucky to have the Polish Center here in Chicopee being a partner, because it's an awesome collection, and we utilized it quite a bit. Stas Radis and his team were very instrumental in helping us put this book together.
Not only was the Polish Center a great resource in compiling the book, but there was also a special Christmas exhibit now showing of creches made in Poland. Stas Radis, founder and executive director of the Polish Center of Discovery and Learning in Chicopee, led attendees of the book signing up the hill to view the beautiful and unique nativity scenes.
Among these nativity scenes were Szopki Krakowskie, or Krakow creches. The Krakow creches are well known for incorporating in the making of them the architecture in the environment of the inhabitants of the city. Some of them are very primitive, and because they're so primitive, they're especially attractive.
The creche collection was donated to the Polish Center by the late Bernard Pajewski and can be seen now until January 15th. Michael Pease, a Board of Trustees member for the Polish Center and a parishioner at St. Stanislaus Parish, recalls some Polish holiday traditions.
With Wigilia coming up, we still follow the old customs of Wigilia with the wafer and the the meal and having a empty chair at the table. And it sends a message. It's important, the background, and to understand where you're from and why you're doing certain things and what's important in life.
For more information on the Polish Center and the Kresh exhibit, call 413-592-0001 or log on to polishcenter.net. The book, Polish Heritage, A History of a Proud Community in Western Massachusetts, can be ordered online at bit.ly/repubbooks for $44.95 or by calling 413-735-1634. Reporting in Chicopee, this is Julie Bollier for Reel to Reel.
Again, the Kresh exhibit will be open until January 15th. And I have to say it was a real honor to be included in the Polish Heritage book. Much thanks to Joe Carvalho and Wayne Faniff, who did an amazing job organizing and editing all 448 pages. And if you would like to order any of the Heritage books, we have more information on iobserve.org.